Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's Crypt Files, the follow-up show to the hit weekly in at the end actual play D&D Let's Go We Play podcast. And we are out of the Underdark and into the outer light. It has been a long road to get here, made longer by some fool's blood feud. Not my fault. I was thinking
it really wasn't your fault.
I was thinking a few really quick dice rolls and we would have had that cleaned up. But it kept going and going and going. And I felt like I was being punished by Melora for that.
No, you just, that guy was just way stronger than you.
Yeah, that's dorky.
Man,
he's beefy.
Darkness really saves your life a lot.
Yeah, that's why I have it. Because here's the thing. I'm a paladin and a warlock. I don't have strength, and I don't have wisdom, which is what paladins need. I've got charisma, and I have some constitution. So I can take hits, and hopefully with my charisma, I can land some damage. But I don't have anything else. I have my AC 16, which is like normal. And my HP, I guess, is moderately high. I think if my math is right, my total is like 53.
Ace has the same AC, by the way.
Yeah. So
what's your armor situation?
I just have chainmail.
Okay.
But the problem is, like, also, like, I'm not very strong, so I can't go and deck out in like full plate or whatever.
Yeah.
So I got to figure out.
So 1v1 is really testing the.
Well, and I thought it would go better because I've been rolling well.
Yeah.
So I got a little cocky.
Tonight was weird for everyone, I feel like. I feel like everybody was rolling super high, super low.
I have
it
a
was
high
weird
crit
because
chance.
I wasn't doing anything.
Yeah, and you were, yeah.
I have a high crit chance. I have a high attack bonus with my sword because I'm a Hexblade Warlock. I have, like, I can do a lot of damage. You've all seen it, but I'm kind of a one-trick pony. And it's funny because the darkness, in a way, I always thought would be... I am always... you're thinking of those 1v1 situations when you get these things because it hasn't been that beneficial. It saved us, I think, when we fought Grav on the ship.
Yeah,
that would have been a little...
did save
yeah,
us.
That would have been a little hard. But it was
And
maybe
with
a
Scott,
little...
too. Like the ship with Scott, you used it there, too.
I thought it was good on Scott, but we talked about afterwards, like, maybe it slowed us down a little bit.
We probably could have finished them
I think that's the biggest thing that it does. It gives you more time to do things.
Yeah.
Just because it's giving disadvantage to enemies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in 1v1, it ended up being probably the most useful it was just for me personally.
Because you were literally playing tag.
Yeah,
running away from
And he hit you one time for like 14 or 15 points, and if he had hit you...
Yeah, he lowered me.
It's a multi-attack. It's 2
Yeah.
hits, and it's a D12 plus 6.
He lowered me to like 20 HP
That
total,
hurts.
which is
Yeah.
like the the lowest I was. I think I got lower before.
And 42 for the Orog's stat block.
Uh-huh.
Their HP.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's not terribly high.
I mean,
no, and that's
they're in
what I
a
was
similar
thinking.
spot to you, except they've got that plate
Double
armor.
yeah,
and
that
Alex
big
rolled
AC.
in a single turn. He rolled a 1 and a 20 on the same attack.
Right, that was a disadvantaged attack.
God,
and
when I
if-
heard that 20, I was like, I'm dead.
Yeah,
I was
if he had gotten that,
I
I was like,
if he
this is
had
what
gotten
happened
that,
last time. Like, this is what happened to Arthur.
if you didn't have darkness up and he didn't get that one,
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been over.
Would have been probably 22 damage.
in
Yeah.
the dark, nobody would have known. We couldn't come in.
No, the
like,
darkness would drop when.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
That's what I was waiting for.
That
Yeah.
what a scene that would be. Just the darkness drops and we
It's
see
just-
you dead on the.
And it's also funny when I start getting my ass beat, how much of like a lawyer I turn into all of a sudden. I'm like,
Yeah.
well, wait a minute, the rules though.
Every point counts. So that
My plan was I was gonna try
that's
and
right, yeah.
drunkenly stumble to him. So I don't have any. I had nothing left. I was out of everything.
Mm-hmm.
But I then remembered something that Alex gave me. Was because of my weapon, it allows me to cast a level 1 paladin or cleric spell once a day.
lay on
And
my hands.
No, I was gonna cast inflict wounds on him. I was gonna stumble into him and be like this, and then cast inflict wounds.
I love it. I love
To
it.
try and like finish it off. Be
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm drunk, and then, but
What's funny is I was thinking of it from the other direction. I was thinking, well, Ben's surely going to lose this, and so I was gonna.
It really
After
felt
he
like
went
it.
down, I was gonna try to pull him out of the ring, but secretly do cure wounds, and like surprise,
See,
he gets
you
up.
were gonna be fine, okay? Your friends have your back. We weren't
Yeah.
gonna let anything happen to you.
You were gonna be fine at the end.
We
of the
were
day.
definitely going to fucking
Well,
kill that
what-
guy no matter
He was gonna
what.
get murdered one way or the
That's
other.
that's the thing I gotta remember sometimes too, is in that situation, because like Ben is built to go down. Also because like I have a really high
I'll say.
Constitution save. Yeah. He has no gag reflex because he doesn't have to breathe.
Wow.
It's because he doesn't have to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which his
exactly.
wife hates.
Gross.
So he
he's built
derailed
to
him.
go down.
Saving
He's built
throws.
to go down.
I have high Constitution saving throws. I have advantage on death saving throws. So it's like not supposed to be a big deal, but I hate it when it happens. So I'm like fighting it tooth and nail to avoid it. I could have. No, I didn't have any more lay on hands. I spent all that, but it's like I had.
Because I was gonna let him rip the two of you in half because you said that he was like, oh, I have advantage on death saving throws, and then you were like, yeah, rip us in half, and I was like, I know what you're doing. You just want me to kill you, and then hopefully like you'll roll out of it.
Yeah.
You'll death save out of it, and so I'm like, yeah, he's gonna do it. He's gonna rip both of you, and that would have just been both of you dead right there.
Yeah.
and then we see how it plays out.
That would have been fun to watch
Yeah.
too.
I was
Because
really
that was
hoping
the joke on that is you cut the baby in half.
Yeah,
and give it to
yeah.
her.
Sure,
And
yeah.
so it's like I'm just gonna rip the two of you in half and give your loved ones the remainder.
That's
I
good.
was
He
definitely-
has the idea, but it's wrong.
Yeah.
I was definitely thinking
He
it
was
would be great.
very overwhelmed in his mayoral capacity for sure. He was
such a
frantic.
bad mayor. But
Yeah.
I'm also the champion of Benthic now.
Yeah.
That's
so-
right. I do love him. I love that creature as the mayor of like he does keep this place kind of safe,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
he's
also
so
like
scary.
it's kind of super dangerous to be anywhere near him.
And it's
like-
funny
he's
because
like
he
almost like
stresses
a-
out.
Yeah,
like
he's
he's
almost
stressed
like a
out.
Fallout character. He's like the insane robot. Who's
Yeah,
like had his
yeah,
brain
yeah.
fried.
Oh yeah.
I like that I found something for Ace to be afraid of. He doesn't like tentacled things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a good
fun.
fear
That's
to have.
normal.
That is
Yeah,
a normal
yeah.
good.
It is
fear.
scary. Tentacles
just
do
weird.
scare me.
So we dealt with the blood feud at the beginning, which
Dealt with that.
It took way longer than I meant to, but I'm glad that it resolved with me winning. And then, we learned some stuff about Grav.
surprise shit.
Now the stuff about the Grav thing, I wasn't really that surprised by Scott working for him because it's like Scott was just a mercenary.
He's just
So
a dude that, but it's kind of interesting because we did have
Well,
a relationship.
and that he took my mom down here,
right,
Yeah.
yeah.
and it was because then that's what I was thinking was that okay, maybe Grav knew because Grav obviously knows who my mom is, so maybe to get to
Oh, yeah.
me, he was like but at the same time, the thing that really is like gnawing at me is like, where is Grav? Like,
Yeah.
where is he?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that bothers me too.
Yeah, that's
And-
what I
and
wanted
that-
to figure out was like, where is Grav? Because we've tracked him down here, but he's not here.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's like the worst thing is when you do. It's like one thing to be like, I know my enemy is in that castle. I know they're there. Now it's like he could be anywhere in the world doing something. We
Yeah.
have no idea.
Yeah.
That's like scarier.
It is. I felt like if this was like an Elder Scrolls like side quest, we would have like left Benthic to go find him and like have found him in a cave, like tapping into eldritch powers or something like that. And be like, oh well, fuck. Because it's like, why did he
he's-
come back?
There's definitely a reason for why he didn't get the boat. Why you haven't seen him down there. He is doing things.
I hate
Great.
it.
There is a
Yeah.
reason to be scared.
I hate
Yeah.
We could just wait
Great.
for him right here.
What? No.
In the desert?
yeah,
gonna
in the
come back.
desert, no food or water.
I don't need food or water.
Great. So you and I will wait. They will starve to death.
Yeah.
It's 2 days walk back. They can go
And
handle
the
it.
mom and
Me and Val will wait. We'll do
I
2.0.
guess the other
Grav
one.
charmed us, and now we're working with him, and we're coming after you.
There we go.
Because
Yeah.
he died in the
Yeah.
desert.
Yep.
Yeah,
And that
I
desert
was
is
thinking-
the Mage's Wastes from
Oh!
that campaign.
Yeah.
That's right.
Fun.
Where you guys
So
are.
we're gonna run into some like storms. Is
That was
That was my
that
thing.
Yeah.
Wow. The storm-
maybe we'll see a cool tower. That
The
we can
Mage's
loot.
Waste is where there was like the crazy mad gnomish inventor who like made the
Oh yeah.
warforges and like
Okay.
there was like the one
The big
wasn't there like a wizard who was trapped in a crystal above a pit?
I don't remember
Yeah,
that.
it was
Yes. Yeah, that was the same place.
Yeah.
And the big
Where
stone.
Where was that?
Stone thing.
Giant.
Yeah, giant
Yeah.
with the poundy thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the robot
That we made fun of
smashing
Caleb
the
for
robot.
wanting to go see over
Yeah.
and over and over.
Oh my God! Yes.
I remember.
God, we laid into him so much for that.
And then that turned into being like a cool mech, like a Gundam or something.
Yeah.
Like-
Yeah, that's what that was.
Is that when we met Julia or
yeah. She came down. And
Julie
took-
was the one that ended up taking that robot.
yeah.
That suit. You'd met Julia initially
In the
that
prison.
campaign,
in the prison. Yeah, she flew down, and that was the first time I'd ever seen an NPC using spell components. I was like, "Fuck, dude, Alex is running a tight ship."
Yeah.
Where does our story take place in the timeline of?
Haven. Yeah.
Haven.
I think it's about like 15 to 20 years after is where we
Oh,
are
okay.
right
So Arthur and
now.
Adrian are still out there with their theater gallivanting, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
so is some of this desert being reconstituted into
It is.
lushness?
It is. Yeah. Yeah. It's not fully there yet.
Right.
But there are definitely oases
That's cool.
out there that have got, little magical crystals that are powering up to have this cool little area, and there's technology, and that's what those dwarves are up to. Is
That's
they
awesome.
haul
Is everybody's
Stuff.
everybody's characters out there? I didn't listen to anybody's last episode. Sorry.
Oh,
I don't remember.
yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I'm in the Feywild.
yes.
Falls in the
Oh, that's
Feywild.
cool.
Well, I think it's the Feywild. Scory is probably the one closest to what you guys are doing and out doing
Seeing-
sailing ship.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Still on the
We ended
seas.
Wouldn't that be cool to get him as a
ending
seer?
at the Port of Stone.
Shoot.
Oh.
Well, that's what piqued earlier in the tonight. You said the seer in Port of Stone, and then you referred
Yeah.
to them as
That was
a
like the
she or her.
Medusa.
Yeah, that's the Medusa that you guys
Okay,
talked to.
okay.
She, referred to as like this. The
Okay.
seer
Can we
or
get?
the-
That
Can
makes
we
sense.
hire Scory as like a seer for our ship?
if you got the coin?
Is he good?
That's what I'm saying. Is I think Scory is very good because Scory was doing this, way before.
Yeah, and if this is 15, 20 years later,
He's,
Yeah.
he's. How old was he?
And then I think Wolf was.
I don't remember.
We ended yours out in that desert, just like with some like brawler types.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, was just out seeing what this new land had to offer, and
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Okay.
That's
Wolf's
cool.
And what did Kip go off and
Wolf's
do?
down there. Went to another big island to deal with secrets and trees.
Oh.
Yeah.
So Arthur had the coolest ending. Okay.
Well,
I did bring back Arthur's for the
That's right.
The
for
one shot.
The bard. Yeah.
the bard thing
That's
was
right.
that was the intro to the bard stuff was or the opening night was at their
God, that was such a cool little
yeah, that was fun.
wandering
So
pavilion.
as far as Helena getting down here for no gold, everybody seemed to read in that really negatively. Whereas I was like, well, they obviously just liked her. I never really got the read that Scott and his friends were necessarily evil.
Well, if Grav was at
traveling with
the
a
No, but they're
top of that
mercenaries.
pyramid,
They're
Yeah.
only
Yeah.
they're in it for the money.
And
And
That's
if-
that's
yeah,
the why
they
I
brought
put
her
that line in.
because they were told to bring her
by Grav,
by
yeah,
Grav.
to find him.
Or maybe Melora was just paving the way for her reunion with her son.
No,
That's a
We all
generous
know that-
read.
Yeah, we all talk about Melora.
Melora's wisdom
Yeah.
are generous.
We all know.
Like, look, in the meta minute, yeah, that's bullshit.
we all know Manolar is shit.
And then, yeah, the ascent to the surface, that could have been like a whole session in and of itself.
For sure,
Like,
for sure.
There was a part of me that was like, yeah, I'm not gonna.
Yeah. And that's the thing. I wanted to skip past that, but give you guys the option,
Yeah.
if you want to mess around. And that was like, something will happen if you roll a 1. I'm going to have you each roll 1. And then
I got as
if
close
you don't
as I
listen to
could.
the dwarves, you don't do what they tell you, then I'll have you roll an
Could have
extra
happened
1.
with me, man. I rolled my only 2 good rolls of the night were at the
It
end.
was close. We got it too.
And you're a very strong-willed character too. So
Yeah. I was really hoping to get to end the session back with Brooch because I've been feeling very homesick for Brooch.
I definitely
Yeah.
miss
Corgan and Dorgan.
Can't help
and
but
everybody
wonder
They
how
else.
they're
might
doing.
get back to the port.
I hope that they just stuck to the. I don't know. We didn't have a plan or anything, but I hope that they didn't shit. We got to leave now.
yeah. Oh, we have Big Carl topside, right?
Yeah.
Big Craig.
Yeah.
Big Craig.
Yep.
Sweet. Okay.
Oh yeah, he's still in my employ.
What a
Oh yeah, he's still in my employ.
what a weird.
I-
What a weird situation with
Yeah.
him, where he's like, "Yeah, I'm more comfortable just being controlled."
Yeah.
Yeah, it kinda worked out.
He's got a weird
we'll
kink.
ease out of that, but yeah, after 100 plus years
yeah,
of
it's just-
being
it's more
controlled by a necromancer, it's like, do you know how to live life?
Yeah.
After that? There's no, he needs a halfway
And
program.
these guys don't seem that
Yeah.
bad.
It's like reintroducing something into the wild. You have to
Yeah.
kind of warm them up to it.
Yeah, like Keiko.
Absolutely. Well, it didn't quite work. But
and of course, Ace has parental issues, and that's obvious.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That line was so good. He wants me to be his dad. I understand what's going on. He wants me to be his father.
Oh god, that was so funny.
It's as clear as day.
Yeah, no, it's obvious.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Daddy issues, dude. Well,
Cool.
what's next for the party? Gonna get to the Port of Stone.
I feel like we're gonna in either here or the next place that we need to go, which is what was it called again?
Teller's call.
Teller's Call. I feel like we're gonna get ambushed by Grav again.
Yeah.
I hope
Yeah,
we
we
do.
gotta have another-
I want to fucking end that bit. I talk a big game,
what,
but
what do my
apparently I
socks
can't
do?
fight.
What do my light blue
Oh, yeah.
socks
Your
do?
light blue socks. They give you cold resistance.
Cold resistant.
Hey.
Yeah, that makes sense because they're
Not
warm
bad.
too.
They're warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Okay.
cute. I like it.
Don't all socks
But also,
do
like
that.
they were made for elven princesses that live on the tundra of
keep
the
their toes
Feywild, so that they can walk the ancient frozen lake to have a pilgrimage to their god.
And
I like
they
the
were
idea
here
that
in
they're-
this,
But now
like,
you're
nice
using it as
warm.
mittens.
Yeah.
And so Nytheris loves it.
Blasphemer.
He would.
No, he loves it. Damn it. Yeah, and if we asked Craig about it, he'd be like, "Oh, this is the exact thing."
Yeah.
He,
This
oh
is-
yeah, he loved this stuff.
Yeah, in fact, if he ever found you guys, he'd kill you, but he'd leave the socks with you and take the glaive back.
Mount the socks on you and stuff
Yeah,
you in
yeah.
a museum.
What do
Just
we
the
want the
legs
glaive
sticking
to do?
out of the wall.
Yeah.
What do we want the glaive to do?
I have no idea.
I think extension
has
glaive, so you can do like cool pole vaulting.
Purple thaumaturgy energy.
I think give it like a big spell.
Yeah.
Give it a big cool thing it can do.
Yeah.
Because absolutely, making it longer is very cool. I can easily do the math in my head and know how complicated that's going to get in the future. And I
It'll
don't
be
think it's
bad.
useful.
It'll
How
be
about-
super
I don't think
bad.
it's
How about
very
he can
useful.
turn it
not with my
into-
movement and stuff, and
He can turn it into an immovable rod,
I can already.
That's very fun,
That's
yeah.
pretty cool. Yeah, that would be super handy too.
Yeah.
and you could do
I like the
acrobatics
idea of
on
just
it.
having it do a big spell.
Yeah.
I think that sounds cool.
Yeah, I think
And then
doing
it's
a
like,
big thing.
You can do this
Just
once or twice.
you can get a daily spell.
Wish.
Like right, that's
That's why
yeah,
he-
wish. Yeah, throw wish on there.
That's what he gave me on my hammer.
yeah.
Is like a daily spell.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, we'll just beef it up. He gets
And it's a +1.
and
so
at this
I'm-
point, you guys level up your characters. Absolutely.
I wasn't.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna ask because
I
I'm
know.
like, oh, that's so.
I almost
passe.
did in
You
my-
ask
yeah.
your DM
Yes,
to
last
get a level
time.
up.
Yeah,
He did say that last time.
Yeah,
Can
after
I,
the vampire stuff for sure, but we'll get through.
Can I change out my Eldritch incantation and
Invocation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep the dark vision, but I think the magic one has been way less useful than I thought it would be.
Excited, we get a level up.
Hell yeah.
I thought that'd be so cool, and every
Right?
time I
Level
use
six?
it,
Yeah, level 6. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's
yeah,
definitely something I enjoy about this group. After every session, it's like I can't wait till the next one.
Yeah, for sure.
It's gonna be a good next one too.
Oh, boy.
Really?
Desert
Oh, boy.
Shanties.
Because you're gonna ambush us.
No.
Grab it.
Nope.
All
All
right.
right, well, we'll find out next time, guys. Hey, check us out on ddpodcast.org. Go to the blog, go to the podcast, go wherever you find your things, and look there. You can go to
You know where to find podcasts.
If you found this podcast,
if you found this podcast, you know where to find them all.
Actually, if you didn't know where to find this podcast, but you're listening to this, let us know. We can help.
Yeah, I guess I'd be
There are
interested
easier
in that.
ways.
Yeah, I'd be interested in that because how do we reach more people like you? You can also help support the podcast by going to bit.ly/humblein. Buy yourself something fancy on Humble Bundle. They often have RPG books like Pathfinder or Goodman Games stuff, Frog God Games stuff, which is all
Kobold Press.
5e, Kobold Press stuff, which is all 5e compatible. It's all super fun. Check it out. And yeah, we'll catch you next time. Grab your sword and keep on adventuring.